Good morning. I've been working on finishing my pineapple this morning. I still have not finished. It is like killing me slowly. My mind is like not wanting to do it. And I did not do my lemon either. I will do them, I promise. I'm just not quite there yet. I am going to finish this thread I'm working on really quick though before I start the lime, so bear with me for a second. Good morning, Jenna. I just had other stuff that I wanted to work on this weekend, and so I just did that instead. The struggle is real. My lemon did not turn out the greatest. I thought it was cute. But I know that feeling, like you're just not quite happy. That's how I feel about this banana. But I'm not sure what else to do with it, so. All right, let me just do like 2 more stitches here, and then we're gonna do our lime today. I was gonna do the kiwi, but I have a shopping trip planned with my mom and my sister and my daughter. My daughter is getting baptized, and we need to go get her a new dress. So we're gonna go shopping today. Okay. There we go. So we're gonna do something a little bit faster than the kiwi because I still need to get ready and I need to get the kids ready. And anyways, we're gonna do something a little bit faster because the kiwi will take a little bit of time. Okay, so we are going to use the DMC 704, which is what we used on the pineapple and the watermelon. We're gonna use it for the kiwi eventually, but we're gonna use it on the lime today. So I'm gonna use all 6 strands, and we are going to do a brick stitch. I was trying to think of a stitch that would give us like some good texture, but they wouldn't be overwhelming. The lime is not a showstopper. Not like this other citrus that we've got. So, okay, so what we're gonna do is start on an end. I'm just gonna start in the middle because I feel like it. Like then I can get my stitches going. So what we're gonna do is decide which way you want your lines. Hold on, let me find, there it is. Decide which way you want your lines to go. So I want mine to go like this. And then follow that line. Okay, so we're gonna back stitch our first one. You can go bigger stitches, you can go smaller stitches. If you do smaller stitches, it'll look like bumpier. If you do bigger stitches, it won't look quite, I'm going for like a bumpy, kind of a bumpy look. Like the bumpy peel on a lime. But I also know that I get really sick of stitching. I really like things to move a little bit more quickly. So I'm gonna do about 3 stitches here. So back stitch to the edge. And then our next row is gonna lay like bricks. So we're gonna come up like halfway. And then we're gonna back stitch that line as well, just right next to it. But when we do a stitch, we're gonna do it between the two. So halfway through one to halfway through the second. Which is how bricks lay. Which is why it's called a brick stitch. And then just make sure you're following, oops. Make sure you're just following the edge of your line. Keep that nice and round. Yeah, I think these stitches were perfect. Small enough, but not too small. You can definitely make them smaller if you want. Like, don't let me stop you from doing the smaller stitches if you really want to. Thread that keeps popping through. Okay, so this last one on the bottom, we'll just finish that off. Cute! I just think this will be good. And then we'll just work our way up. What do we think? Do we like this? Okay, I'm gonna do a tiny one right here. Jana loves it. Is there anyone still behind like me? Anyone else not work on it this weekend? I really didn't work on it at all. I kept meaning to, I just didn't. I got caught up yesterday. I know, I saw that. I'm so proud. I'm always proud of people that can get caught up. I'll get caught up before the last day, before we close up our backs, but. Good morning, Roman. My little sleeping in child. He's doing afternoon kindergarten next year, in case anyone's wondering. What's the matter, sweetie? There's something in your eye? Come here. Come here, let me see if I can see something. Okay. anything. He does not wake up very happy. I just started with the lime today. Yay, Shelly! I have too much on my table. My 3-year-old is terrible when he wakes up. Yeah, it is hard for well, he's 5 now, but he's always been hard to wake up. He just does not like morning. We did afternoon kindergarten or afternoon preschool for him. Like, we'll see what happens next year when he starts 1st grade. Hopefully it'll get a little easier for him. Been trying to decide if we should outline this, so once we get this all stitched in, we can decide if we want to outline it. I'm kind of thinking no. Hello to South Africa. I don't know how you missed it. You need to turn on notifications for this account, I guess. I only post on it like right before a stitch along and during a stitch along, so you won't get a ton of notifications. Like, I very rarely post on it outside of like stitch along times. But I've been doing a stitch along every other month this year. That was my goal, 6 stitch alongs. So we'll do another one in September. I'm planning on doing a Halloween one. I'm not sure what it'll be yet. Halloween or fall. It might be fall. I did Halloween last year. But yes, the pattern is on Etsy. It's the Summer Fruit Stitch Along. There is a link right in my bio that will take you right to it. And this one has been so fun. Like, bright colors. Totally different than my usual florals. I'm a big fan of the florals. We might do a fall floral in September. The haunted house was my favorite stitch along. Yes, it was so fun. It was definitely one of my top 3. I think that and the Home Sweet Home. I love it. That's the only one that I like have displayed in my home all the time. It's on a shelf up above my desk. The rest of them I like change out. I've got the bookshelf one up right now. Yeah, like the bright colors. In July it's winter, so it will be a nice project for spring. Oh yeah! Crazy weather. I always think that's so interesting. Like, obviously there's like different weather around the world, but it's always so. I have a friend that lives in Australia, and it's just so weird to me that because I'm working on a Christmas patterns book. She's like, don't forget to do some tropical Christmas stuff. And I was like, oh yes. Haunted House Stitch Along was awesome. And my first Stitch Along, oh my gosh, Jana, I can't believe that was your first one. That one was a little bit more advanced. I mean, bite-sized pieces, so it was fine, but when I finished it, I thought, wow, that was not super beginner. Like some of these. All right, we are almost done. I always just, so when you say July is winter, do you guys get snow? Or is it just cold? Probably didn't need an extra tiny stitch. Okay. I think we'll do 2 more stitches. One here and then one just to kind of finish off the edge. There. In the bergs, inland there's snow. I'm staying on the coastline. That is so cool. That's somewhere I've never thought to visit, but I kind of wonder if, like, the coastline, beaches, how are the beaches? Gives Christmas in July a whole new meaning. I know. I have this cute little pineapple all stitched up. I might change some stuff on it, but it's like a pineapple that's ready for Christmas, so it'll be cute. I like the ridges on the pineapple. Yeah, and some people have been doing, I wish I had thought of it, but I thought like pineapples are like green and brown before they're ripe, you know? And so I did green and brown, but a lot of people have been doing like yellow and brown with like a little bit of green, and it's turned out so good. So pay attention to my stories, and I'm sure I'll post some people's. You can see their pineapples are good. Looking back, man, I wish I could change my pineapple. But we're this far in, it's staying. Okay, so I don't think that this needs an edge. If yours is feeling a little bit funky, like you're just not loving your edge, like I feel like I stayed really good on this line. But if you feel like you need to, you could do a stem stitch or a whipped back stitch or something around this. So the stem stitch is what we did on the edge of the orange, and the whipped back stitch is what we did on the edge of the grapefruit. So if you feel like you need to put an edge on this lime, I would recommend one of those two. I am not going to outline mine. I am staying in Durban, KwaZulu-Natal. We have good beaches. Okay. I might have to add South Africa to my list of places to visit. I love the beach. If I could move anywhere, it would be somewhere with a beach. Okay, friends. That is it for me today. We did a fast day, but that is done. Tomorrow, we will plan on the kiwi, and then we've got our berries. So, all right, you work on that, and I will work on these two. My throat is still so scratchy. Anyways, I will work on these two, and I will see you back here tomorrow at 10 a.m. Have a good day. Bye.